Hey there, my Cornerstone Cats. This is Mr. Matt from Classroom 6 coming to you from my house. That's why I'm not wearing a mask. Okay, so today we're talking about three-way budget planning, budgeting for home safety. Okay, first let's go over some of these topic words, okay? Alrighty then. All right. So, hold on a second. All right. Come on. Get up there. All right. So Mrs. Cole is the teacher in this story, as she's been the teacher in this story for previous editions. Let's see who else is in this story. D. Miles, he's one of the students. Let's see, any more students here? Well, what do you know? I don't see any more students. Okay, but let's go over some other topic words. Wallet. That's where you keep your money for everyday things. Checking account. That's where you keep your money for monthly bills. Savings account. That's where you keep your money for big things. Rent. That's money you give to someone so that you can, like when you rent an apartment, you have to give money to the landlord. Okay? Home is where you live, be it an apartment or an actual house. Bill. A bill is what you pay when you owe money for something. Home safety. We've been talking about that. Staying safe at home. Oh, and here's the landlord, Mr. Landlord. He's the person you give your money to because you rent his apartment or her apartment. My mother used to be a landlord. Oh, look at this, a doorbell camera. That's a pretty cool safety tool. Someone rings the doorbell and the camera shows you who's at the door. Safety tools. Smoke alarm, first aid kit, fire extinguisher, cleaning supplies for when you have to clean up your house or apartment, dish soap, spray cleaner, foaming powdered cleanser, sponge. Another topic word for the story would be pay. Another one would be buy. All right. Two more topic words that we've been dealing with lately and probably will deal with in this story. Clean, fix. Okay, nice clean block. Block that's being fixed. Broken. You have to fix something when it's broken. Some need, when you need something. Don't confuse needs with wants. You may want to buy a new video game, but you don't need a new video game. However, you do need food, so you have to buy that. That's a need. So don't confuse needs with wants. Wise, like an owl. Being wise, that's the difference between knowledge and experience. If you're wise, you have experience with things and it helps you make the right decision. Money. You have to use money to buy the things that you need. And of course, budget. Okay, that's when you make a list of what money you earn, what money you earn that goes into your savings or checking account, and what money you spend every month. What money you earn every month, what money you spend every month. Plan. Okay, you've got to plan every month. You got to plan a budget, what you're going to spend versus what you earned. Okay, let's get to the story. Okay, three-way budget planning. Budgeting for home safety. Okay, so we got a picture of Miles here, and here's a picture of cleaning supplies. A bucket is also a cleaning supply that you use with your sponge and your soap, and a brush is also a cleaning supply. Safety tools, fire extinguisher, smoke alarm. All right, let's see what's up. All right. Mrs. Cole is talking to her class about budgeting money. She tells them that it is important to have a plan for using their money. A plan for how to use money is called a budget. Alrighty. Money is needed for different things. I'm going to have to zoom in here. Some money is for bills you pay every month. This is the money in your checking account every month. Money in your checking account is for bills that you pay every month. Some money is for everyday things. This is the money in your wallet. And of course, I have an example of a wallet right here. Of course, I always carry my wallet around, and you should too. Got my driver's license or ID in here. See, little picture of me. All right. I have my health insurance card. See, for emergencies, health emergencies. And I have my bank card, my debit card rather, which I use quite often. I also check my checking and savings account online very often to make sure nobody's using my debit card. Make sure there's no identity theft. Okay. Some money is for emergencies or big expenses. This is the money in your savings account. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, look at Mrs. Cole's class, and they're all wearing their masks because of COVID-19. Very good. Okay, Mrs. Cole's class is talking about money for things that help keep their home safe. There are many things you must do to keep your home safe. Keeping your home safe means fixing things that break. Keeping your home clean and having safety. Hold on a second here. Okay, keeping your home safe means fixing things that break. Keeping your home clean and having safety equipment. So to keep your home safe, you got to fix things that break, you got to keep your home clean, and you need to have safety equipment. Okay, here's Mrs. Cole with her protective mask on for COVID. And it looks like she's talking about spending or paying. And I guess this is an apartment. She must be talking about rent. Let's see. Mrs. Cole reminds the class that some people rent an apartment or house. Aha, see? They pay money each month to live there. Okay? So they pay money each month to live in their apartment. And that could be you. Okay. Let's see. They pay rent money to the landlord. Okay? That's such a funny name. It goes back to medieval times when there were knights in armor, and a landlord was somebody that, owned the land, and a bunch of uh, poor people lived on the land, and they had to farm the land and give a share of their crops to the landlord. Nowadays, we don't give crops or livestock like chickens and cows to the landlord. We give money to the landlord to live in their property. The landlord takes care of fixing many things. The people who live in the apartment or house need to let the landlord know when something needs to be fixed. Okay? So being a landlord is big responsibility. Okay. Let's see. We have Miles here. And it looks like there's a picture here of somebody cleaning up the house or the apartment. There's an older person here with a mask. That might be the landlord. Might be Miles's landlord. And here's some safety equipment. Miles just moved into his own apartment. He tells the class about what it is like to have your own apartment. He tells about keeping the apartment clean and paying rent to his landlord. The landlord fixes some things in the apartment and makes sure that the apartment has the right safety tools. Okay, so this is Miles's landlord. Okay. Oop. And here's Miles's landlord again. and the safety tools he provides and fixes. Miles has a fire extinguisher and a smoke alarm in his apartment. These safety tools were there when he moved in. He tests the batteries in his smoke alarm every month. If the batteries are dead, Miles can ask the landlord to replace them. Aha! Last week, the sink in Miles' apartment was clogged. He called his landlord. The landlord sent a plumber to fix the sink. Miles can call the landlord to fix the refrigerator, the heater, and the windows. Part of Miles' rent money helps pay for these things to be fixed. Miles is glad the landlord will repair things in his apartment. Okay, so I guess this is the guy that Miles' landlord sent to fix things. It looks like Miles' landlord. He's got his tool belt with his tools. So it's great when you're a landlord and you can fix things yourself, because then you don't have to call a plumber or a carpenter. And you can also flip properties, but that's an area of finance that we won't go into right now, flipping properties. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here's Miles, and Miles's wallet with money, and Miles's cleaning supply. I don't know if I'm saying that. Miles's. All right, Miles keeps his apartment clean and pest-free. No cockroaches, no rats. He buys cleaning supplies every month to keep his apartment looking good. Miles uses the money in his wallet to buy cleaning supplies. He keeps $25 in his wallet each month to buy cleaning supplies. A clean apartment is a safe apartment. A clean apartment is a pest-free apartment. Yes, indeed you do. You have to keep your living space clean so you don't have bugs and rats and stuff. There's somebody putting money in a piggy bank. Probably represents a savings account. There's Miles. And here's that doorbell video gadget we were talking about. Miles wants to buy a doorbell camera. There it is. The doorbell camera costs $150. Ooh. Miles uses money from his savings account to buy the doorbell camera. The camera will let him see when people are outside his door. Miles likes feeling safe in his apartment. Don't we all? Okay. Mrs. Cole thanks Miles for telling about living in an apartment. She knows Miles has learned how to budget and pay for his rent each month. She is proud of Miles for using his money to pay for safety tools and cleaning supplies. Mrs. Cole tells the class that living in a safe home takes planning. All right, so here's Mrs. Cole, and she's proud of Miles for paying rent for his own apartment. And she's talking about planning. You have to have safety equipment in the house, and you have to clean the house. Okay, these are some things to remember when planning for a safe and clean home. You need to keep things safe in your home. You need to know how to use fire safety equipment, smoke alarm and fire extinguisher. If you rent, the landlord may take care of things that need to be fixed. Know how and when to call the landlord if something needs to be fixed. So you use your cell phone to call the landlord. Hello, landlord. All right. You need to keep things clean in your home. You need to buy your own cleaning supplies for your home. Your landlord will provide some safety tools like a fire extinguisher and smoke alarms. You may want to buy other safety tools for your home. So let's see. So there's the landlord. Here are the cleaning supplies, and there are the safety tools. Okay, now comes my favorite part of the assignment called the scenarios, little stories where we have to decide, make a choice and decide what the best course of action is. And so it's our job to listen to these scenarios and decide if the character, the person we're talking about, Miles in this case, should get money from their checking account, wallet, or savings account. Alrighty. Okay, Miles subscribes to a security monitoring service for his doorbell camera. The service costs $32 a month. So this is a monthly bill. Where should Miles get the money to pay for his monthly security monitoring service? Should the money come out of his checking account, which you use for monthly bills? Should it come out of his wallet, which you use to buy everyday things like a pack of gum? Or should it come out of his savings account for something big, like a new video game system, new gaming system? All right, so the key word here is month. All right, and we also have month right here. So Miles is going to take the money for his monthly payment on his doorbell camera out of his checking account.
Checking account.
The box is green. That means we did it right. Why should Miles get the money from here? Huh. Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. Well, I can type in because monthly monthly bills should come out of your checking account. Okay. Hold on now. Okay, Brianna, this other student in Miles' class, went on vacation and left dirty dishes and garbage in the kitchen. Uh-oh. When she gets home, Brianna's home is full of pests, bugs, or rats, or mice, or whatever. She needs to call an exterminator to get rid of the pests. It will cost Brianna $285 to hire an exterminator. Okay, so that's big money. $285. Where should Brianna get the money to pay for an exterminator? Okay. The key here is it's big money. $285 in one pop. Should she get the money out of her checking account for monthly bills? Should she get it from her wallet for everyday things? Should she get it from her savings account for something big? Okay. You're right. She should get it from her savings account because this is a big expense, $285. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Kane, who's another student in Miles's class. Kane is doing his spring cleaning. He tests his smoke alarms and they are not working. He needs to buy new batteries for his smoke alarms. A pack of batteries costs $12.99. Wow, that's expensive. Where should Kane get the money for the batteries? You know, I shouldn't have said that was expensive because that's really not a big thing. Okay, so $12.99 is more like an everyday expenditure, money that you could keep in your wallet. And I just gave the answer away. This would be an everyday thing, so Miles should get the money to pay for the batteries out of his wallet. He should open up his wallet, go to the store, open up his wallet. And take the money out and pay. Okay, Miles did not tell his landlord about a leaking pipe. Now the wall of his home needs to be replaced. Uh-oh. His landlord is charging him $180 to replace the wall. Where should Miles get the money to replace the wall? Okay, once again, we got big money here. And where should money for something big come out? Should it come out of a checking account for monthly bills? Should it come out of his wallet for everyday things? Should it come out of his savings account for something big? You guessed it. Come out of his savings account for something big. Kane is busy. He does not have enough time to keep his apartment as clean as it needs to be. Uh-oh. He decides to hire a housekeeper to help him keep things clean. Kane pays the housekeeper $50 every month. Keywords, every month. Where should Kane get the money to pay for his monthly housekeeping service? Should he get it from his checking account for monthly bills? Should he get it out of his wallet for everyday things? Should he get it out of his savings account for something big? What do you think? You're right. He should get it out of his checking account because it's a monthly bill. Monthly. All right. Brianna wants to upgrade her smoke alarm. She wants to get a better one. Probably one that's also a carbon monoxide detector. She buys a new smoke alarm for $15. Where should Brianna get the money to pay for her new smoke alarm? Okay, $15 is not big money. So that kind of rules out the savings account because it's not, hold on a second, it's not big money. All right. And she's not going to be paying $15 every month. So the only choice left is wallet for everyday things. She's going to pay the $15 out of her wallet. All right. Okie dokie. Okay, now we're looking at a sample budget. All right. And the categories are, and this budget is for our buddy Kane. The categories are income, how much money is made every month, how much money goes into your bank accounts. Expenses, monthly bills, how much money you pay every month. And then expenses, everyday things, what you pay for with your wallet. And then savings, how much money you save every month to put in your savings account. Big things later on, you know. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna get my calculator ready here. All right, so Kane, is that what we're talking about? Yep, Kane. Every month he gets $255 for his paycheck from where he works part-time, plus his social SSI benefit check, which is $750 every month. That's nice. And then this month he did some spring cleaning for other people's houses and he made $45. So the total income he had this month was $1,050. Okay. All right, his bills this month. His rent is $585. His utilities, like gas and electric, gas for heat, electric for light, light. And he also paid $181 for groceries this month for food. These are all needs. Rent, utilities, food. Not things you want, things you need to live. All right, so what were his total monthly expenditures this month? Let's see. $585 for rent, plus $142 for utilities, and then $182 for groceries. So he spent a total of $909 this month. Okay, looks like I got that wrong. Let's try that again. All right, let's see. $585 was his rent. His utilities were $142, and his groceries were $181. Oh, $908. Wonder where I got 909 from. How strange. All right. Just a simple arithmetic error. We're all capable of them. All right, let's see. And his expenses for everyday things. So we just... Okay, thank you, Miss Computer. We just did expenses for monthly bills, what he paid for the month. And for everyday things, his total for the month for everyday things was, let's see, he spent $34 this month for lunch at work. He spent $38 for bus fare, which is money for riding the bus to work and wherever else he needs to go, which you can do too. And he spent $25 to participate in a 5K fun run, some kind of health exercise activity. So he spent a total of $97 this month on everyday things out of his wallet. Okay. Okay, so his total income again was $1,050. Computer's not letting me type it in. his total expenses, so we have to add $908.97 to get his total expenses for the month. So $97 plus $908 equals $1,005. Okay. Now we have to subtract $1,005 from $1,050 to see how much money he has left to go into his savings account. So $1,050 take away $1,005 is $45. So let's see. You didn't even have to use a calculator for that one. All right. All right. Let's see. Excuse me, I got an itch in my nose. All right, so he's going to put $45 into his savings account after paying all his monthly bills and after all the things that he spent money on every day were added up. So that's what a budget looks like, people. My Cornerstone peeps. All right. All right. So that's all for today, and next comes the song. Stay tuned.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I sing out danger, I sing out warning, I sing out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Thank you.